Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming Kingmaker Runs. Let's check our 6-pick 3. Still not too many left to go. I don't know where we've been lately, but let's do a 256 today, shall we? 256. So we've got some explosives, some purity, and books. Alright, see what we can make work out of all that. There's a horse just over to the west of us. Let's start with some purity. And getting rid of that purity is nice. Frogs are free hits. While you have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. Well, they've already got a light speed elixir, but only a very basic one. Gain max health equal to your speed, and then restore 1 health for each speed you have. I'm going to take the better weapon, but I'm not afraid to change it soon if needs be. Honestly, with this build, I could go pacifist staff quite happily, I think. Then we can get some muscle potion. Some more of that. Okay, this is starting to look like something interesting. Let's obviously go take this horse now to a golem. So we can combine those helmets and get building towards something else. Let's get a lay of the land. There's a shop, there's a golem, there's a teleporter. Let's go touch the teleporter. There's a grave around here, but not before I go back to the golem. Save those few steps, always crucial. Then I can go there and west anytime I like. So let's go down and east slightly here. We've already got 10 gold. We could consider a holy shield since we're going to get so much attack over time here. If your health is not full, spend 1 speed to restore 2. They're going to have some health, but right, they're attacking us for 2. Gain an additional strike, gain an additional strike. But thereafter, after those initial strikes, they hit us for 2. We heal for 2 with every hit. We've got nothing to worry about. So, give me a cherry, give me a fight, and let's get some more inventory space going. Because between 1 shield and 1 health gain, they can't kill us. Easy. Should we check the shop? I mean, we probably should just see if there's anything really good in stock that we want. Wounded, remove all your purity. Gain 1 purity every other turn. I mean, I like what you're selling. Maybe we don't need it now. Maybe we gather some more stuff, then go teleporter, golem, build it, and then come back to here. Who are we fighting against? Give yourself and the enemy 3 acid, riptide. Status effects, spend 1 speed to get rid of 1. Whenever you lose speed, give the enemy 1 riptide. Every other turn, give riptide, restore health, poison. Okay. Lots of riptide. This is a wash against our healing. Plus we get the extra healing from purity. So let's do a little lap of chests and stuff here. The other thing I could have done, if I was thinking about it, was go to this woodcutter with 2 of these random items, and you know what? I'm gonna. We'll drop the cherry, that's fine. Whenever you gain armor, gain 1 additional armor. Huge for a pacifist staff. Love that. Let's also check that guy over there. Wounded, remove all your purity was one of the things I was going to buy for like 10 in the shop, I think, or it might have been 3, one of those. Give the enemy 6 armor, get 2 attack. I don't think we need more attack. Wounded, remove all your purity. Okay. We are running out of room to make combinations with, which is a shame. I would also like to find an edge for my weapon, but these are not the places to be doing that. That bridge is out. I'm not super interested in books right now. We will do this and that, and then probably just back to the golem. We can get those chests pretty easily. And we've still got 2 whole days. We did a little loop around there. There's weapons down here, so we can go down and look for an edge. Please, on hit, give 1 shield. Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. On hit, restore 1 health. Okay, even more healing is not bad. We're not going to find 2 of something to do any more combinations with anytime soon, I think. So, that's shop. Healing is double. It was this. Gain 1 purity every other turn. Whenever you gain armor, gain 1 additional. Wounded, remove all your purity. This is going to give us 2. That's going to take 2. Then we have no purity left to get, so this becomes redundant. I spent money on stuff, so I need more if I'm going to buy this anytime soon. Okay. -6 on that is scary. There's a cauldron just here, not that I need it. I probably should have just teleported to somewhere with more gear. Bears are an actual threat to us right now, because they did -6. There's +6, which is a nice change. This I probably want more than that. Let's make sure we are in good order here. Right, I don't think we're getting to 10 gold anytime immediately. Cauldron, honey. Intriguing. What recipes do we have today? Quite a lot. Cherry lemon. Cherry watermelon or watermelon steak could certainly be something I aspire to. Because anything that will get rid of our various ailments. There's a golem there. We have 7 gold. 8 gold, 9 gold. Even if we get to 10 gold, which we don't. Stupid birds. God, I hate the birds. Alright, well, we're at full health. Let's come down here. And we can aspire to honey. That's actually great. What would I get rid of for this right now? Honestly, the Sinful Mirror could go for that, because the Sinful Mirror is not doing anything. And if the egg hatches, it's doing basically what the Sinful Mirror is doing on steroids. Right, 1 more Riptide's gonna go. This is gonna be a problem for us, isn't it? Right, we're gonna survive 1 more hit. Or at least we'll survive 1 more Riptide. Will we survive the hit thereafter? No! Damn. All right, run it back. Let's start with a cherry. There's a horse up there. I do like foodie weapon stuff. Bones are a good sign. Battle start, stun yourself for 2 turns. Battle start, gain 5 max health, restore 5 health. Battle start, give the enemy acid equal to half your speed. Spend 1 gold to gain 3 armor. Trigger a random battle start item. Battle start, health and armor. Alright, so they're not hitting very hard. But they're going to have a lot of health and armor. We could do this. And then if we find some lemons, perhaps, we could experiment with the cherry lemon concoction that I haven't seen before, I believe. Have countdowns for the rest of battle. If your health is full, gain 1 thorn at the start of the rest of battle. Can't afford either of them anyway. Did we see a cauldron just now? Not yet. Yep, that was not the direction I was thinking of going for a cauldron, so thank you, horsey. I'll start and expose deal 4 damage. Okay. Show me a lemon. These are not lemons. These are also not lemons. Could I get an edge, please? Not at this rate. I suspect we're not going to win. Don't think we did enough fast enough. Actually, if they wound us, they're going to have a real problem. Oh, it's exposed, not wound. Excuse me. Alright, well, we're fine. Gain 2 thorns, take 1 damage, stun the enemy for a turn, gladly. Where are all the lemons? There's one. Right, this was... Cauldron's all the way down there. Ugh. I'll go the long way round to uncover some new ground. Might as well do this. Oh, there's a cauldron here. Lovely. Turn start, spend 1 speed to deal 2 damage. Okay. Right, now I want a golem. Now I really want a golem. You'll take me to one, won't you? Well, there might be one very close by. Oh, there is, because I can see his little green diglets is now been put into my head forever. Thank you to the viewer that gave me that image in my brain. Right, show me one more edges? Double edge? Maybe? Might be that location? Looks like it is. God, that is quite the hole you've dug yourself in here, isn't it? Battle start, gain 1 attack. Double your attack on hit, gain 1 stun. My attack's not going to get that big, so we'll do that. Then I'll come down here. Touch this. There's another cauldron just here. We're about to get into a fight. Do I care about my order? Give the enemy acid equal to half your speed. Damage. Restore 2 health for each speed you have. Turn start, spend 1 speed, deal 2 damage. Restore. Yeah, this is fine. What I really want is just more chests for more lemons. Well, I think they've got problems. Yes, indeed. You got something random that I don't care about, then I will do this. Not the one for today, thanks. Maybe we can find a fairy. Give me the armor, because we need to trigger exposed on that guy. Grave. Whenever you deal non-weapon damage to the enemy, you deal 1 additional damage. Yes. Another lemon. Yes. Right, let's go touch this teleporter here. There's a shop just up there. Now, are we close to a teleporter that is close to a cauldron? Let me see a cauldron just here. Or am I like 1 arc over? Yeah, I guess it was there. This isn't super far, but it's also not super close. There's one there as well. Alright, well, we're going to go to here. We'll go down via this bear. Lemon cherry. There's a looking glass up here. Honey. What's a honey lemon do? Double our speed, doesn't it? Honey lemon. Honey lemon. Lemon syrup. Double your speed. Yes. I need something that makes use of my speed, really. We've got so much of it, and these are great because they're doing 4 damage when we spend a speed, but not that much else. We're going to be in a fight soon. This guy just has a huge attack stat. Some freeze, armor, and healing on thing, but they're not going to get through, or we're not going to get through all of that armor before our acid has had a chance to tackle it a bit, which is nice. None of this. None of that. How do I think I fare against a bee? 14 damage. I think we're fine. Because this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus sword talisman. Yep. I don't want to touch the honey until I'm... I guess I don't really need this, right? But there's bones right over here, so... enemy strikes ignore armor. No. All of this seems bad. Because I want to be exposed at some point. I don't have any thorns and I'm not taking that weapon. A fairy would be incredible. Every 4th turn, stun yourself for 1 turn and get 3 regen. Don't know how I feel about it, but we'll try it for this fight. There's a teleporter next to the honey, so we can just kind of dig in, exploring a little further. Seven acid is great going. Although, we don't actually get to do anything with it at any point, so... That's 3 damage. Sorry, dude. Not your day. Right, so yes, do I want to double my speed in total? Do we have? We could try and get lemon hot pot. Seafood hot pot. Getting 2 armor for each speed you have. It would do a lot for us. Do I have fish available? I don't have fish available! Ah! That's really tedious. I was like sure that the 3 ingredients for lemon seafood hot pot would be in the same groups, but they're not. How do I still have 4 unseen things up here? I don't know. Maybe they need rare items or something. Okay, so seafood hot pot is out. We should probably try and find a shop sometime soon. That's great. Now I need to find a golem, which there should be one in this vicinity. I think it's more likely to be here than down there. That's just excess now, because we're going to go to... Where are these guys? I'm going to check this for good stuff. Spend 1 acid to gain 2 attack. If you have any status effect, spend 1 speed to decrease a random status effect by 1. Yes. Yes, I will. So, right now, the stun will be negated, which is not bad. Otherwise, we don't have anything else to go off of. That's going to combine with that and that, so we can get rid of one of these light speed potions. And then the golem is going to be just up here soon. Won't use that yet. There he is. You and you. And you and you. Okay. There's no teleporter anywhere nearby here. So, let's go and get honey. Then we need a cauldron again. There's one over there. Or through that gap. I might as well go to the new one, I think. So we get lemon syrup. Our speed is now... Battle start, double your speed. Okay, so it will be 36 at battle start. We want that to go before the combustible... before the acidic wither leaf. So they end up with 18 acid. If we can't get a fish, I don't really need a clear spring watermelon. I take that because if we find a woodcutter or something, we can offer trade. We see a fairy. Yes. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to combine these guys that I do not need, doing nothing for me, and then transform that into a different diamond item. Well, that's actually good with the Clear Spring Opal. We can get the purity to proc for us, so not mad about that. I'll take another one. Would I get rid of anything if I found another one? I don't know. right now doesn't matter quite so much. There's stuff up there. So, battle start, double your speed. Give the enemy acid equal to half of that speed, which will be 18. Every 4th turn, stun yourself for a turn and gain 3 regen. Turn start, spend 1 speed to deal 2 damage. Battle start, restore 4 health for each speed you have. Well, we're never going to have that much max HP, but I'm grateful to have the healing at all. Turn start, if you have any status effect, spend 1 speed to decrease a random status effect by 1. That'll get rid of the stun. And some of the purity between the turns that the stun isn't happening. So, I would like to have more max armor, but not too much I can do about it right now. Honestly, the weapon could probably be changed for something else. Obviously, we've got double edges and all the rest of it, but it's not doing tons with what we've got. Well, that's only a little tedious. Is he eventually going to get some thorns? God, this build sucks. Right, we're going to hit him for 8, and then we'll get... oh my god. We'll get exposed, which will do 4 more. 5 more with the 1. This guy's unkillable. Can we get him down to 8? Is fatigue going to come in? No, we're going to lose. Damn! That guy had it solved. For now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.